Whoops, we got ahead of ourselves as the knife round was quickly played here. All of a sudden, we didn't get any warning of it as usual, but that's no problem. We're gonna have to cut the favorite song of the song of the century off early, as oh, for some reason I've just shut down the hitbox dashboard. I'm gonna have to open up that really quickly, so excuse me for a moment. But we're back here on the third map, Dust 2, HellRaisers versus Epsilon. Looks like Epsilon just won the knife round, so we don't know what side they're gonna choose. Choosing the terrorist side, which is technically the stronger side on this map. Although we've seen a lot of teams like to start off on the CT side for various reasons. But it looks like it might be, yeah, it's the T side for them. Quickly gonna pop on the dashboard so I can see what you guys are saying. I can talk to you wonderful people during the game. And yeah, it's like in a bit and there's no sound. But HellRaisers versus Epsilon here for the third map. Winner of this is going to win the best of 3 and go on to the finals. It would be a huge upset here, especially for those betting on CSGO Lounge. Epsilon were only getting about 13% of the bet, or maybe even less. So it's going to be interesting to see. We'll start off the round here with a very fast push in towards bomb site B by Epsilon. Shox will get a kill on Dosia there and get a kill on Angel, and he's been doing an excellent job for his side for the past few games, and really, especially the one before against Inferno, he was the individual that gave them the capability, that gave them that extra oomph that they needed to go through to the next round. Excuse me really quickly, the skins are disappearing for all the guns, so I'm going to quickly reset the GoTV and come back on. But again, Shox, he's been the deciding factor for Epsilon. He's been the thorn in the back of HellRaisers throughout. Okay, it's not working. Still got the skins misfunction, and if anybody knows how to fix that, do tell me. I don't want to reset the game in this part of the match. But the CTs are forced onto an eco against Epsilon at the moment, and Epsilon have to keep the momentum going on this T side. They do want to get more rounds. If they can come out at 9-6, it would be pretty good. Dust 2, it's not necessarily CT or T. We've seen it go both ways in history, but in general, it's been a terrorist map on CSGO. Shox with the entry frag towards bomb site A. They'll be able to take down Markloff. Trying to use that CZ. Actually does quite a lot of damage on GMX, and he actually doesn't know which direction to look. We'll see. I'll be able to finish him off. Be a bit more confident going into the site. Shox has got that confidence. 4 kills and 0 deaths for him so far. SF with a spray down there. Getting a Dren, almost getting the second. There's Kusha. Kusha picking up that Galil. Really missed his Galil earlier on that round. And there's going to be a save here by Kusha. Now, I'm just going to quickly change my settings really quickly, see if that helps it by any way, in any manner. If it fixes it. Does it fix it? Alright guys, it's going to be a bit silly. We're going to hop back in really quickly. So, Epsilon have won the second round, it's 2-0, and they're probably going to win the third round, which is another anti-eco for Epsilon. I'm just going to quickly restart the game so we don't have this issue anymore. So you guys can enjoy watching it. So, just one moment, we'll be back in the game really soon. Just restarting. Recording console actually works, yeah, record and stop usually works, but I'll have to just try this. Whoopsie daisy, needs to quickly get the IP. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Alright, perfect. Let's hope we're not missing any action here. Sorry about that. The mic just changed its sound. Should be fine now. We're hopping into the game from the Go TV. And as we had presumed, we haven't missed anything. That's good. We only missed a destruction of HellRaisers eco round. Hang on a second, that wasn't an eco round. They actually went for a force buy. They've only got 2.4k on them at the moment, so that was actually a force buy there by HellRaisers, either on the second round or on the third round. But it's 3-0 for Epsilon. And that means it's going to be 4-0. Because they're unable to buy on the fourth round. So a huge mistake here by HellRaisers. Epsilon slowly increasing the gap in rounds already. It's a good start by them, but it's maybe due to HellRaiser's mistake. Skins are still not working. That's perfect. Mr. will get a kill both on Angel and Dosia. Kusha. Wow. With that P250. Goodness me, they're making him suffer on this eco. They're going to pick up the guns as well now. GMX and Mistu, they've dropped the gun. They dropped the bomb, sorry, in tunnels now. Kusha's going to be ready for them. This is going to be a round for HellRaisers, and a huge mistake by Epsilon, who should not be losing an eco like this, especially when they have a chance to go so far ahead. Nice crossfire, though. And Adren has to play it really clever. They get the bomb. Good smoke by the terrorists to stop Adren from picking them off as they pick up the bomb. Now, Mister's going to be waiting for him. They hear his footsteps. They know he's coming from the tunnels, and Mister's going to finish off the job with a very confident Galil shot there. 4-0. As Epsilon salvage that round at the last moment. Okay, there you go. We did the record stop. It didn't work. It's not helping. Sorry about that. We're going to have to suffer with the stupid skin problem. Flash push into bomb site B here by Epsilon on this full buy round by the CTs. Now, if they do well, they will be able to put HellRaisers on another eco, but Adren has been absolutely amazing with a triple kill here in bomb site B. Absolute destruction. Mistu with a Galil will get himself a double. And that's Mistu rising to the occasion. Now it's back to a one-on-one. Markloff versus Shox here. Markloff is probably going to pick up an M4, as we see him do. Shox throws those flashes over, slowing him down slightly. He's actually going to go through the smoke, is he, Shox? Oh my goodness, Markloff is right in front of him, and who's going to shoot first? It's Shox with the faster reflexes and the better aim. Goodness me. 5-0. Very close round. There's no doubt about it, but Shox is able to win that one-on-one. He's on 9 kills and 1 death. And it's a force buy here. Kusha's actually got the op that Markov just dropped after his death. I haven't seen him really use it to much effect so far. Wow, what a shot there by Shox. 11-1 for him now. Kusha's going to be shot down by Kyoshima. I think the round before was a lot to do with Mistu's flank. I mean, they were shot down by Adren, who got a triple kill. And they're able to salvage it regardless with that great flank from Mistu. GMX will get that shot on Dosia. It's all up to Angel right now. It's 2-on-1 SF, and well, SF is going to make short work as he's looking in completely the wrong direction there. 6-0. Epsilon are looking very good on Dust 2, and that's the thing with French teams. You cannot underestimate them on this map. You really don't want to play an on-form French team. on Dust 2. Epsilon, LDLC, Titan, they're all very, very good. Titan have been very good and have been very bad on Dust 2, which is interesting to note. But I think historically you can say they're good overall, the Frenchmen. But it's 6-0. I don't think people really expected this here. What a shot from Kiyoshima. This man is absolutely on fire sometimes, and he keeps doing things that we do not expect to see from Kiyoshima. He keeps quiet, plays it easy, and then all of a sudden does some godlike shots. Hey, that kind of reflexes, you only get that. I don't even think you can get that from practice. I think it's just pure talent there. It's just talent, coated talent, with talent filling, sparkled with talent, cooked in talent, fried in talent, providing talent. And there's nobody like Shox there just to get himself a quick triple kill over at Shot. Look at the scores here. Mistu, 7 kills and 3 deaths. Shox was 13-2. Kiyoshima only 3 kills. 3 fantastic ones though, probably, but 3 kills. And Shox really creating the difference for his side at the moment. Once he is on form, once he is landing those shots, once he's making those mid-round calls and leading his team, he is a force to be reckoned with. With Titan, he is top 3. With his current performance, top 5. And he's getting back in there, and I think it's just him getting used to the different environment, getting used to playing with a different team and playing at a different level. But once he really gets used to it, I think, without a doubt, he'll be back to his level, and he'll be able to take Epsilon to levels where they haven't been able to reach before. This is the third map of this best of 3. It's been 1-1. HellRaisers got the better of Epsilon, and Mirage is actually an absolute destruction. But Epsilon beat HellRaisers on Inferno, and right now, it's 7-0 on Dust 2. HellRaisers are getting pretty nervous. They've got a double AWP setup. Terrorists are moving towards A long. Yeah, Dossier is waiting for them here with an M4. %. Wow, he did a good job getting himself a double. It's a good exchange. Slowed down that push and also gave information to the rest of his teammates that they're going towards A. And, oh my lord, Markov looking at the wrong direction. No support from Angel. That's a huge mistake there by the duo to give away A long too easily. Adren pushing in from short here. He'll be shot down by Shox, who is on a ridiculous score at the moment. 7 KDR. 14 kills and 2 deaths. Every round, HellRaisers are looking weaker and softer, and they look like they simply cannot get back into the game at this stage, honestly. HellRaisers, right now, are providing absolutely nothing. That double AWP setup has done nothing to help them. Markov now going with his scout. It's a force buy by him. Benefiting from the reduced price of that weapon after the latest CSGO update. Interesting movement here by HellRaisers, but I guess they were completely flashed. Shox got himself a double. Easy peasy for Shox, who is completely on fire on Dust 2 right now. And we mentioned it before, and we'll say it again. Once Shox gets on to his top form, it's really difficult for HellRaisers to be able to take down Epsilon. And it's not just Shox. You can call him Sox if you like, but it's not just Shox, it's also the supporting cast that he has with him. Mistu's doing pretty well. SF now with 10 kills and 3 deaths, and GMX as well, the in-game leader. It's not got a bad score. But in general, I think, I mean, a lot of Shox's kills have been during eco rounds, but in general, oh, what a spray down. Mistu has offered something quite important for the French side. I mean, he's won some really important rounds for his team. Not in this game only, but also against Overgaming, in the best of 3 against Overgaming. Mistu has won some crucial rounds. HellRaisers right now are getting broken apart by Epsilon. Nice Molotov there. That's going to force the likes of, I believe it was Markov to move. Change position. It didn't actually do a lot of damage on him. Terrorists are moving towards bomb site B. There's no CTs waiting for them. It's a bit of a gamble by HellRaisers, who are going to quickly try to retake the site. Just before, actually, Kusha is just a moment too late. Mister trying to go for that flank is going to get shot behind the head by Markelov. Now that the terrorists have control of the site, the CTs have got a pretty tough situation ahead of them. Markelov able to pick up Mistu's AK-47. He's going to go for a save. Dosia and Markelov leaving, while Adren and Kusha trying their luck, seeing if they can get any exit frags and pick up some guns. This is really interesting here by Epsilon, who are really outclassing HellRaisers on this map, 10-0. They've not even let HellRaisers' economy kickstart. They've not allowed them to win any rounds. They've not allowed them to even have 2 consecutive buy rounds. I mean, and it's not due to the fact that HellRaisers is playing bad CS. Okay, they've made 1 or 2 mistakes and now their confidence is lower. They're starting to make more, but Epsilon, especially with shocks, those entry frags, are absolute pure CS glory. Nice shot there by GMX actually on Adren. Getting him down to 28 through the smoke. It's well timed. Markelov will take down Mistu. This is a good start here for HellRaisers, who really need this change of pace. Sooner or later, they have to try and take control of this game, but as we skip through the players, we can see they are getting destroyed on every single one-on-one. It's not a group push here by the terrorist side. It's people pushing different angles at the same time, and HellRaisers are just unable to defend against that pressure, and they pretty much buckle under the pressure at every single moment. Kiyashima picking up that ops, probably going to give it to Shocks. Actually, GMX is going to be playing with the op this time. Shocks feels like he's confident with the rifle. 11-0. Absolute destruction here today. Is it going to be 15-0? Is it going to be the most embarrassing match of HellRaisers in quite a while? This best of 3, there must be something wrong with the Ukrainians. What is happening over there in Valencia? Do not understand it, and I don't think anybody right now watching this really understands it. It's like watching Brazil versus Germany, 8-2, 7-2, sorry, 7-1. What am I saying? My memory's severely damaged. Yes, 7-1, thank you. Right now it's really the same thing. I mean, there's no doubt about it, there's no difference. Brazil were expected to win. It's a home ground. I mean, HellRaisers are not playing on the home ground at the moment, but they are the team that are expected to win against Epsilon. So they're a great team, but good enough to beat HellRaisers 15-0. Unlikely. Dosia trying his best to defend bomb site 8. Angel actually shooting down Kiyashima here. It looks pretty good for the CTs. It's 3-on-2. Bombs planted. They are capable of retaking the site. They only have 1 smoke on them at the moment. Well, GMX has got a Molotov and a flash. Wow, that Molotov is going to finish off Angel. That's also going to finish off any hopes of them getting this round. It's 2-0. 12-0, sorry, not 2-0. It's not football. Molotov by GMX. He's not done bad at all. He's got a kill. Shocks has got 3. His score's 22-3. He's absolutely destroying HellRaisers, and it's kind of like Shocks and crew versus HellRaisers. It's Shocks and the gang versus HellRaisers. It's Shocks and Co versus HellRaisers. There's no doubt about that. He's really being the spearhead of the destruction. And he's really showing us that he's back. Shocks is back to the level that we expected to see from him when he was on Titan. What a shot by Mistu. Wild flashed as well. Good game sense. I think you guys have to understand that HellRaisers is a very high caliber side. They've won some big teams. They're doing pretty good on SLTV. And they beat Epsilon in SLTV Star Series 10. Not long ago. 16-7 they beat them. Adren actually drops the bomb here at mid. GMX Making a bit of a mistake. And Shox will shoot down Kusha there. It's 3 on 3. HellRaisers have been close in 1 or 2 rounds, but not close enough to finally bag the win. Looks like the bomb's going to be planted in bomb site B here by the terrorists. Nice smoke, smiley teeth. Agren's going to run right through. Actually not, he's just going to try and spray through. And the CTs is coming up here from CT spawn. Are they going to be able to retake the site here? Get themselves at least 1 win this half. They definitely have to do something. They can't go for the save now. Nice shot there by Dosia, getting the headshot. If only he had an AK-47. He actually gets the kill on Mistu finally. SF turns around though. Wow! Oh my god! SF with a fast triple kill. It's not just Shox. It is not just Shox. That is absolutely ridiculous. Even if Shox is not performing amazing, even if not Kiyoshima's performing amazing, you're going to get some crazy triple kills like that from SF. And woe on those who think that, yeah, Epsilon, well, it's they've got Shox and that's it. That's not true. They've got some really, really top players, especially once the confidence starts hitting in and once they start to get things going. You can see some absolute madness, and that's definitely going to be some footage that will be cut again and again and again for many frag movies to come. There's no doubt about that, because that is something mad. Shox now, 25 kills to 3 deaths. Got himself a quick double kill there on bomb site. HellRaisers just look like they've completely given up at the moment. They are providing no resistance to Epsilon, who are completely demolishing them. Shox is he trying to go for a world record here? 26 to 3 against HellRaisers. This is absolute destruction. People who have put their money on HellRaisers are scratching their head in dismay. What has happened here? Epsilon have for sure guaranteed themselves a path to the final, no matter how many kills Markloff is going to get now. There's no way that HellRaisers have any chance against Epsilon now. 2 rounds left. Forced buy here by, actually, well, it's technically a kind of a full buy with 3 FAMASs, but final round for the first half, and if Epsilon win the pistol round, it's game over. It's absolutely game over. I am watching HellRaisers. Oh my goodness, double up. It's going to get the shot on Kusha, and he's probably just scratching his head now. Can it get worse for HellRaisers right now? It just could not. It really could not. 16-0 is what they're going towards. The best thing they can do is win the pistol round in the second half and get some rounds to make the score less worse than it is. But the Ukrainians, who on paper are so much more better than Epsilon, who have got such better credentials and experience, and, well, against Shox and the crew, there's not much they can do. SF at 15 kills and 6 deaths, but Shox, he's something else. 27 kills. And the aim on Epsilon and the teamwork actually has been fantastic, especially on Dust 2. It's been refreshing to see such a strong Epsilon side, especially after their performance on Mirage, which wasn't too convincing. Markloff has been doing a good job, at least. Wow, this is not bad here by Markloff. He actually might win this round. It's him against Shox again. It's that one-on-one setup that we saw earlier on. And he's going to get shot down by Shox, sadly. 4 kills to his name. I mean, his score is not bad, 10 to 14, but it's not enough to do anything. Good half comes from Shox, and I think the only thing HellRaisers can do now is just be silent and keep quiet. There is not much they can say. Shox has been absolutely amazing. It is unbelievable how good this player is. This star player who has fallen under hard times lately, especially with performance in Titan. It's not been as great as it could be, but he provides the difference no matter what team he plays, and that's really the hallmarker of an amazing player. Because no matter who you play for, you can be absolutely amazing. GMX getting an early kill for Kusha. This could be an early night here for HellRaisers, who are at DreamHack Valencia, playing against Team Epsilon in this best of 3. Getting completely destroyed. Shox getting that shot on Dosia through the smoke. Nice boost there. Jump shot by Shox onto the site. This is Just unfair. Unfair. 16-0. This is unbelievable, everybody. Epsilon completely destroying HellRaisers, and Shocks with 30 kills and 3 deaths. 10 KDR. We have not seen this in a very, very long while. Incredible match. Incredible end.